Notice what her father is saying. He's saying, well, look, this isn't just some random rule or some random thing we did. There's a reason, there's a deeper reason rooted in our political, social, economic structures why we set things up so the Earl of the estate would inherit the money. Right? The idea is that the large landowners are supposed to be responsible for the land and their tenants and to focus on preserving it for the future. Right? As one person in that time put it, she made a contrast between serving the land and bleeding it white in the interest of agriculture. Right? And one of the things this theorist argued was when the estates went to the eldest son or the heir of the title, right, they stayed together, which had certain advantages. When it was split up among all the children, it ended up in small parcels, and it was harder in certain ways to continue taking care of the land. And of course, in Lord Grantham's mind, it's not just taking care of the land for his family, but also for their tenants. Right? And he does things like set up a private hospital. Okay? He set up a private hospital or pay for eye surgery for his cook and things like that. So in his view, this policy, right, is this policy that all of the property goes to the eldest son, or the vast bulk of the property goes to the eldest son, is part of this large network of privileges and responsibilities. Now, of course, there are disadvantages to this system. Right? To illustrate one of the disadvantages, let's look at a conversation between the Earl's youngest daughter, Sybil, and her housemaid. Right? The housemaid wants to become a secretary. She wants to move into a different economic class. She doesn't want to be a housemaid for the rest of her life. Right? And she's taken some steps. She's taken some correspondence courses to try to become a secretary, but it's not working out well. Now, here's the conversation between Sybil and Gwen, the housemaid.